Hello and welcome back to our challenge of the weeds in the Kurapia. Earlier video I showed you what could happen if you allow weeds to take over on a Kurapia landscape project or job, and not paying attention to some details on the Kurapia could lead to some challenges. Kurapia is a good utility ground cover, but if you don't get it up and running and nice and thick, you're going to have challenges. The good thing about it, you can come in and do some selective things, such as spraying like this horticultural vinegar. We use a vinegar out here called green gobbler. All this stuff over here was hand pulled out and cut. We had this product right here. It's called green gobbler. It's a 20% vinegar weed kill. So we spot sprayed some areas here in the Kurapia. You can see right here where there's a burn, and there's some other areas where I went through and just spot sprayed some of these different types of weeds out here. This is it's a lot of different varieties of all kind of weeds out here. If you notice down here on the bulkhead, it's just a ton of weeds. It has to be abated because a lot of these weed seeds, they came off of these weeds here that have germinated and it went to seed. They blew all into the yard over here. So we had all kind of weeds that are coming up because of this bulkhead, the weeds in the bulkhead. So that's going to have to be abated. But you can see all the smaller weeds that are coming up, and these are all blown in from the seed. And there's different types. There's a lot of different types. Check that one out. I forget exactly what that one is called, but that's a particular variety. There's another grassy weed right there. It's like a foxtail type of weed. There's more of like a dandelion type right there. So there's 3 varieties within a square foot. And the Kurapia needs to be fertilized, needs to be fed. You see it's pretty dingy or yellow looking. So we have to get some food or some nutrients down there so we can kick it in. We have some areas that are more in the shade, and so it doesn't dry out as much, and so this is looking a lot better than in the main yard. But still, this is under shadow all the time from the house, but still we need to be able to get this consistent all the way across. We have gopher screen down here, so there's no challenge about gophers. It's just that this is not being watered frequently enough. Even though we had some rains here, the soil is pretty dry out here, it gets pretty hot in this particular area of town. This up here in the front, it was installed a little bit later. We have more of a shade cover with this tree here. We have a front yard, has some issues going on in the front with the checkouts, but this section here seems like it's doing really well compared to the rest of its brother or sister out that way that's really struggling. And you can see all the different weeds that are out there in the Kurapia where they've blown in. The weed seed are blown all over the place. So we have to get these weeds abated, start spraying all these broadleaf weeds, the grassy weeds that are in there, the foxtail. We can hit that with a selective and not kill off too much of the kill off any of the Kurapia because it's a broadleaf. But coming in with a broadleaf spray, it's going to be challenging to come in and just spray the whole yard because we'll kill off a lot of the Kurapia. So it's better to come through and spot spray with horticultural vinegar, and then we'll come the bad with the good, giving us some food and checking on the watering scheduling, making sure the water schedule is up to speed. We'll use some Ecological Solutions C Extra and also some more bloom out here to get some things happening, to get some energy going into the soil and into the roots of these of this Kurapia. Stay tuned, watch the transformation, watch the eradication of these weeds. I'll make sure that the owner knows about this stuff down here so that we don't have a continuation of just a breeding ground of weed seeds that are going to blow in on the Kurapia. And we'll see what we can do. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Smash that thumbs up if you don't mind. Hit that notification bell so next time I do a video, especially when I do the update on this, you can see what's happening. Make your comments. Have any questions, let me know what kind of questions you may have. And put some comments in there, please. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.